I was told that you sound more unsure of yourself if you end your sentences like a question, but I trained myself to ask things like a question because I thought it was kind of funny. And I was told by some, I don't know if they're a body language expert or what, but they said, like, that makes you forgettable. And, like, excuse me? That backfired. Hello and welcome to the show. This is Minty's channel. If you stumbled upon this, glad you're here. This isn't my normal content, but I did one other makeup tutorial and I thought it was fun and I thought it was very difficult, so I wanted to do it again because steer into things that challenge you, I suppose. I don't know. So today I'm going to be doing Valentine's Day makeup. Just going to be basic because I'm learning how to do makeup tutorials. If you want to look cute and pink this Valentine's Day, stay tuned. I don't know why I'm talking like a newscaster. And I have my mirror over here. So that's why I'm going to look over here, smoothing out my hair. So the first thing you're gonna do, you're gonna look at this disgusting palette that I have. It is very messy because I use it all the time. It is the Muppets ColourPop palette. It's Christmas edition. And I'm using this one because it's got a nice light pink. So I'm gonna be using a light pink first. It's already on my brush. Okie dokie, let's hit it. By the way, my eyes are already prepped. I already have a little bit of concealer and powder under my eyes and on my eyelids. I showed how to do that in my last tutorial, so I'm just gonna start with the eyeshadow. You're just gonna put it all over your lid.
Get ready to be poked by the fun stick!
Like all the way up to your eyebrow. As Bob Ross says, put the color where you want it the darkest and then you blend out from that point. You know, painting is applicable to eyeshadow. Watch Bob Ross and you can, one day you'll just find that you just have weird little pictures of mountains on your eyes. One eye done. That sounded like scared. Like, what have I done? But I did this. This is what I did. Okay, next eye. Same thing, concentrate the color on your lid and blend up from there. Okay, that'll give you a nice even base to work with. In my last tutorial, I kind of realized that the first shade I put on gets covered up, but it gets covered up because it's for blending everything. Maybe by the end, you won't like see it, but it'll be there in your heart. We're using Pokemon ColourPop. Oh no, what happened? There's just like, what happened to my palette? I'll put that down. No, I won't. What happened to my palette? Oh no. Okay, we're gonna use this one, a slightly darker pink. Next, it's called Fuchsia City. Fuchsia City. I'm singing today. That's fun. Valentine's Day is fun, don't you think? I have a little story that I can tell you. When I was in college, I used to buy coffee. I know it's riveting. I used to buy normal old drip coffee. I would ask them to put strawberry syrup in it, like strawberry flavor syrup. And the baristas thought that was weird. But it tastes good. Have you ever had strawberry coffee? It's tasty. I stand by it. Okay, anyway, I'll tell you what to do now. I'm concentrating the color on the outer corner. I'm going not quite halfway into my eyelid. Really concentrating on the outer corner and then blending up where my eye creases. See? Like, see when I open my eye and then, you know, where the actual eyeball is? Like the wispy bits of a total solar eclipse with eyeshadow. In your eyes, the sun? Yes. And you go all the way, just, you know, like a little arc. The whole arc. There you go. And again for the other eye. So fluffy brushes are for blending. That's a bit of a tongue twister. And the best thing to do is to kind of just like pat it on. That way it blends better. It really distributes all the powder over the little bitty brushy bits. That's the technical term. Now we have this stage complete. Very, very cool. Next we will take a dark, it doesn't have to be red, it could be like brown, but like try to do reddish. I don't think you could find a pink dark enough. So I'm gonna be using this one, like significantly dark, and that's gonna add some more depth and shadow. And I'm gonna do the same kind of thing that I did for the medium shade. I'm gonna concentrate on the outer corner and put it on the same arc, but since we already have two lighter shades already there, it's gonna soften it a lot, you know, but it adds depth back to your eye. The funny thing about eyeshadow is that it's just literally the shadows of your eye. Like you're just contouring your eyes. You know, sometimes words mean what they mean. Like they're very straightforward and you never even think about it. Maybe people who see the world in black and white never thought about why it was called eyeshadow. They're just like, yeah, that makes sense. You put shadows on your eyes. This is the middle stage. You add more each time. What you want is to just keep blending it. Just keep doing what you're doing until it looks smooth. See how the color's concentrated out here and just blends up and over? That's what you want. And then you do that again for your other eye. Concentrate the color on the far corner. And you just go over, it's, you know, you stick the brush right in the crease of your eye. It's very strange anatomy, you know, weird, but there's no better way to say it, I suppose. And you don't stab yourself in the eye, like don't hurt yourself, but I mean like, you know you're in the right spot of your eye when you can put the brush where it just goes bloop. Have y'all seen The Substance? I haven't. I really want to though. I'm afraid to watch it, honestly. I'm afraid because they say that they make a lot of squelching sounds and I'm not a fan of those. I can't watch people eat on camera. But I mean, at least in The Substance, it's meant to be like unsettling and annoying instead of like ASMR mouth sounds where people do it on purpose and they frame it as a good thing. I don't. As you can see, this eye's a little like brighter pink in the arc, so I'm gonna balance it out with more of the middle pink shade. I think that looks pretty good. Now I'm gonna do under my eye. It's fun. It's fun. Trust me. So I have a chisel detail brush and I have the medium pink shade on it. I use it for a liner, so it's kind of dark right now. Just put it like right under your eye. Line the bottom of your eye with it. And then I like to fan it out to make it less harsh. Just drag it down a little bit, lightly. Don't like tug on your eye too much. And then do that again for your other eye. I look in your eye and whisper sweetly. I like to take some of the darker shade we used and then put that like on the outer edge of the bottom. And blend that down again. And do that again for your other eye. Cool. Whoop. I'm gonna add some highlight to the center and to my eyebrows because glitter is fun. And anybody who tells you otherwise, I don't know. I have no qualms with them, I suppose. I just don't understand them. So I'm taking, oh, that's fun. It's called Happy Birthday from the Frosty the Snowman ColourPop palette. And I just take it on my ring finger. It's the easiest to use like metallic sparkles on your fingertips. Sometimes on brushes it just all gets stuck to the brush. And what's the point of that? Apply it to the middle. Yowza. And then a little bit more, and I'm putting it underneath my eyebrow on my brow bone, as the beauty influencers would used to say. Brow bone. I'm singing everything today. I guess I'm having fun. I'm taking my fluffy brush again because I want it to just kind of fade out a bit more. I would even be tempted to add a little bit of a darker color. So I'm going to take a little tiny bit of black eyeshadow and put it in the extreme outer corner just to blend up a little bit, just to add a bit more contrast. Yep. And then do that again, just a little tiny bit. Don't match in size, but we fit so neatly. Oh, really? You're just saying that. You do? So what I just did, I took some medium pink on the same brush and just added a little bit more in the inner corner, just really lightly, just to make it, you know, you balance out the shadows of your face. You balance out the shadows of your eyes specifically with eyeshadow. And sometimes, you know, like if you're not adding enough darkness here, your eyes look puffy. And I've been told a few times that like when I used to not put a shadow there, that it looked like I was crying. But if you want to look like you're crying, that's a look too, you know? But sometimes you don't want to look like you're crying. And you can get rid of that by adding some shadow there. This is an eyeshadow. Cute, right? This is just a really good eyeshadow look you can do. You don't even need to do eyeliner. You can if you want to, but you know, you can do something more simple sometimes. I'm gonna finish up the rest of my face. I'm gonna do my eyebrows the same way as I did them in my previous tutorial. All I do is take a detail brush, a little chisel brush, and a similar eyeshadow shade to my hair color, and then just lightly, very lightly, just fill them in. That's like the easiest eyebrows you can do, is just match your hair color and fill them in just barely. And extend the end just a little bit. I'm gonna add highlighter, a cream highlighter from ColourPop, onto my nose, onto my over my eyebrow, a little bit where an eyebrow slit would go, and across my temple, and then down my cheek. Cool. Now today, my face looks very dewy and moisturized. And if you don't want your face to look dewy and moisturized, you can get some loose powder and put it all over your face. Why did that sound like a threat? I just have basic loose powder. It's like translucent powder all over my face. I like having a shiny face. I think it's kind of fun. But sometimes I don't, and today's one of those days, I guess. This way, your face isn't completely matte. I mean, my skin's naturally has a gleam to it because I'm cool. So you can't get rid of all of it. Or I can't, and I don't really care to. There you go. I'm taking a neon pink blush because it's Valentine's Day and neon pink's pretty. It's just e.l.f. blush. I'm not going to show you my palette because I don't know how helpful it is. But here it is on the brush. It's neon pink. Do you trust me? And I just put it up my cheekbone. I'm putting my blush over my nose to do sunburn blush because that's fun. I like sunburn blush. Sunburn blush makes you look sunburned. That's, you know, profound. It's uneven. That looks pretty even to me. If it's not even, just blend yours until it is. Looking closer at my face, I realized that I forgot to put on mascara. I curl my eyelashes. The easiest thing to do is like look down at a mirror. You take your eyelash curler and curl like this so that you crease multiple parts of your eyelash instead of just the one at the bottom. It takes some practice not to pinch your eye and not to hurt yourself. And I still kind of do every single time I do it. That's curled. Now it's time for mascara. I'm just using L'Oreal Telescopic Lift. This mascara is really thick, so I suggest using it sparingly. What I've learned is having a mirror to look down at makes it the easiest. This motion is supposed to help make them stay curled. And I put mascara on the top and the bottom eyelashes. As you can see, I have a little bit of mascara on and around my eyes. Don't fret though. All you have to do is wait until it dries a little bit and then you can just take a Q-tip and just take it right off. So, and that's your finished look. I'm gonna take my hair down. Every time I don't add enough glitter, I think it's boring. So I'm gonna add some loose glitter to my face. This is a palette I built myself from ColourPop, and I'm just using this pink loose glitter on my ring finger again. I'm gonna put it under my eyebrows where my highlighter goes. Just under my eyebrows and across my temples.
It's got glitter on it!
I kind of feel like my eyebrows should be darker. This little bitty Revlon lipstick is called Pick Me Up. I don't know what this is. I just have it. There you go. There's the finished look. Thanks so much for watching. I hope this was fun and helpful. I had fun. I had a way better time this time than last time. So, you know I don't normally do makeup tutorials, but I think that it's a good life skill. Thanks for going on this ride with me as I dabble in other kinds of content creation. Okay, see you next time. Bye-bye.